Me and Logan met through my cousin Allison. I was 16 years old, and I actually used to go down to visit Allison all the time because she had flight benefits, so they would fly me down there for the summer.
It was about 5 years ago, and it was at her cousin Allison's, and she flew into town from Indiana.
And it was kind of funny because I actually met him by chance. She was dating one of his friends, and we all went out to eat to a pizza place and went swimming that day, I think.
And we all went to go swimming, and I remember us riding on a golf cart to get there.
He was really nervous, didn't talk the whole time, and I was like, Allison, what is up with this guy? I was like, he doesn't talk, he won't look at anybody. I was like, does he have like a problem or something? And she's like, no, I don't know why he's acting like that.
I was going through a really hard breakup at the time, but I was just thinking, this is a really cool girl.
So then later that day, I got a text and it was him. So ever since then, we've pretty much talked on and off for like, I guess that'd be like 5 years.
Skyping went on for a pretty good time.
That was pretty much our way of seeing each other long distance, because back then there wasn't actually FaceTime or on the iPhones or anything like that. So we'd probably be up all hours of the night just talking.
I remember one night specifically, it's when we first met and she flew back to Indiana. We Skyped probably until like 4 in the morning. I don't know exactly how many messages it was, but it was probably in like the thousands of that night.
My brother would come in there and be like, are you guys still talking? Like, can I talk to you yet? I'd be like, no, I'm talking to Logan. And my mom would come in there and say hi. And that's kind of how we communicated, because I was in high school and I couldn't come down here and see him.
It was a long distance thing. It was just really hard, but we told ourselves that, you know, we really wanted to try to work and try to, you know, make this relationship work. Oh man, our first date, it was different, I would say. It wasn't a Longhorn steak and a big movie.
At that time, he didn't have a job. He was like a senior in high school, but
I was very poor at the time. I like barely even had a job.
He actually got $20 from his grandparents. He went and cleaned up his car there, and they washed it like all day. He made sure everything was vacuumed inside. He picked me up, and I can remember what he was wearing actually. He had a white and blue checkered shirt on and tan shorts.
It was a Stevie B's. It's like a pizza place. It's like $5 and a dollar movie.
He took me to the Dollar Theater because he had a little budget, and to a pizza place.
I think Allison told me to kiss, which is her cousin, to kiss her, and so I was nervous the whole time.
Our first kiss was that night. It was in the movie theater, and I forget what he said. He leaned over and said something, and I was just like kind of hesitating because I was like, I mean, I know him, but I don't know him that well. So he kissed me for the first time that night in the movie theater, and I was 16 years old, and he was 18.
I don't remember anything about the movie. I remember the name of the movie. It was called Dinner with the Schmuckers, and that was pretty much all I remember.
I can't even remember the name of the movie, to be honest, but it was fun. It was good.
Logan, since I was a little girl, I always pictured the man that I would marry and exactly what he would be like. I couldn't thank God enough for the blessing he has sent me in you. I always tell you that we were made for each other. Everything about us fits. You know what I mean when I say that, because we are always talking about it and how God had such a special plan for us to meet. I love you more than I can even express, and I'm so excited for our future together. It is so important to me that I am and continue to be what you have always wished for as you were imagining your wife. I promise to always be there for you when you need someone to encourage and lift you up in life. I promise to keep this love exciting and strong as we grow old together. I promise to always listen to your wisdom and let you lead our family through Christ. I promise to always pray for our marriage and seek the Lord in my own personal relationship with God. I promise to be honest with you and never keep anything from you. I promise to always be on your side, even if it seems the world is against you. I will always be your biggest supporter. I promise to always be loyal and trustworthy in our relationship. I promise to stay spontaneous and adventurous even as we grow old. And I promise to always work on bettering our relationship even through the fights, tears, laughter, and hardships. Over the past 5 years, I have learned so much about myself and about God's love just by knowing you, Logan. You make me want to be a better person every day, and I think that is exactly what God would want. I can't express my love for you enough in just these words, but I want you to know that I will always love you even when times seem impossible and difficult. I will always be right by your side. And now these are Logan's words to Morgan. Morgan, who would have thought that you and I would be standing here today as we are saying I do? It seems like yesterday you were 500 miles away and we only got to see each other at the most 2 times a year. I told my sister back when I first met you that if you ever moved here, I would marry you. I wasn't kidding. I promised to always love, be loyal, faithful, and provide to you and our family. I promise to be a man of God and to always make sure we put Him first in every decision we make. I promise to put our needs above my wants. Yes, even the Falcons. I want you to know that I will love you through any circumstance and any situation that may arise. I promise to laugh with you in the good times and comfort you in the times of need and be a shoulder to cry on. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives may bring. I promise that I will put forth 100% each and every day to our marriage. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, our 2 furry children, and our future children. I love you. Logan, you may kiss your bride. It is my joy, my honor, and my privilege today to present to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Logan Cooper.
She kind of like has, I guess, a heart of gold. It doesn't matter like who you are, what type of person you are. She's gonna look at you the same way as she would somebody else.
I feel like that we have the same morals, definitely, because I wouldn't be marrying someone that didn't have the same morals as me. We've always had like the same belief as far as God, and that's one thing that like drew me to him, because I watched him in church and I was just like, that boy right there. He's a boy for God, and I was just like, yeah. So
what would you say?
Sorry.
Are you good?
The memories, the laughs, the holidays we've all shared are some of my most precious memories. But I'm more excited to see all the memories that they'll have in their marriage to come. And Morgan and Logan, I'm truly happy for you guys, and I wish you guys nothing but the best. I love y'all.
We have some great memories together and more to come. I'm happy for you both, and I will always be here if y'all need anything. I know y'all will have a great life together. Thank you all for coming to celebrate this special occasion. I love you both. Congratulations.
My hope for our relationship and for the future would probably be for us to grow not only in our relationship, but grow closer to God. One day grow old together and be able to, stay one, have a marriage like her parents have, which is awesome. I'm very excited that I'm getting to marry you, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. I know that it's going to be great, and God's going to bring us, to places that we never thought we could go, and it's really going to be just something that I'm really excited for, and I know she is too. And I'm ready for tomorrow, even though I might be nervous. I'm really ready for it. So, and I love her more than anything.
Just Logan, just know that I love you, and I've known from the very beginning that you're going to be my husband. There's just so many things I can go on and on about, but I just love you. I love that you love Jesus, and I love just your personality. I think that our personalities mesh together, and I think that you're going to be an awesome husband, and I think that our life's going to be great.
Crazy, but I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me.